The funeral service for gospel singer Deborah Fraser is being held in Hillcrest in KwaZulu-Natal. The award-winning star died on Sunday at the Chris Hani Baragwanath Hospital in Soweto. She was popularly known for her first solo album, Abanye Bayombona. We now cross back to our reporter Bongani Gema, who is there and covering the funeral service for us. Bongani, very good morning to you. We got cut off prematurely as you were in conversation with Percy Ingle. What can you tell us at this point? Is there any movement there?
Yes, Simpiwe, we are still awaiting the arrival of the family. You heard the Percy Ingle telling us that the delay is because they had trouble with the sound system here. That's the issue that they were trying to fix. I guess now it has been fixed. Also saying that they had problems, with traffic on the road getting here. So they are saying that now everything is in place. They are just awaiting for the family to arrive any minutes from here. Also saying that they are expecting different kind of speakers from government and also from the gospel industry to also make addresses here at the funeral. I have with me a guest, Simpiwe Ubaba Osipo Makabane, who's also a very well celebrated gospel artist here in South Africa. Baba, thank you very much for joining us. The sad passing of Umama Deborah Fraser, I understand it leaves a very huge gap in the gospel industry.
Hey, it's tough, my brother. I don't want to lie. It's a difficult situation for the gospel industry. Deborah, to me, is like a sister. We live together in the music industry, and then we had a lot of time together, and then doing shows and all that. But now we are here to say, guys, the soldier has fallen. What we can do now is to just take the spear and then move on, because end of the day, it's the way that all of us we're gonna pass here.
Umama Deborah Fraser passed away last week. We understand in the presence of close friends and family. Just take us through, your last interaction with Umama Deborah Fraser.
The last time I called Deborah, I think it was 3 weeks ago. I called her and said, "Sisi, how are you?" Said, "Hi. We're all in the right, we're all," and then, "Okay, Sisi, are you?" Said, I'm ngihlele ku wheelchair, and then just ngihlele ku wheelchair. Akusho ukuthi ngizohlala la forever, Sipho. Ngizosukuma ngizonithola we're all ngiyangizwa ukuthi ngithini. He was such a jolly person to stay with Deborah. What I remember about her is sometimes he has got about 3 perfumes, and then you're gonna pull those perfume, all of them, and then when you start asking her, "Deborah, what perfume are you wearing?" Said, we all what did abantu we all. She was like that. But today we are here to say just good night, sisters.
Now, maybe how are you planning to keep, her memory alive? I understand that she had been recording an album that was due to be released also this year. I understand that was her 14th album. Maybe keeping, her legacy alive.
I think the record company where she does her music, they're gonna do wonders for releasing the album, because this album it has to look after her children, because end of the day she has fallen. She is the one who's looking after her children. So now the music behind, she must look after the children.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time. That was Sipo Makabane, also known as Big Fish, a celebrated gospel artist here in the country and even the continent. As you know, gospel music is a much loved genre here in our continent. Even Umama Deborah Fraser, I understand she received accolades across the continent. She even earned a Kora Gospel Award, which is an award that is given to artists here in the continent of Africa. So we are waiting for the proceedings to start. Baba Big Fish just saying that they will remember her lively personality, saying that his last interaction with Umama Deborah Fraser was 3 weeks ago, and she was telling him that even though she was in a wheelchair, she was still happy to be alive.
Now, Bongani, have you seen any other notable faces there that have come to pay tribute and pay homage to the late Deborah Fraser?
Indeed, I did see, as we saw Baba Osipo Makabane, there are also different actors here. As you know, there's Umam Deborah Fraser also dabbled, in acting. We did see Umamu Utukoza, Lady D, who's a broadcaster, who's also, had relations with Mama Deborah Fraser. So different artists and well-known personalities are here making their way. We are expecting more of them to come in, and as you heard, our Percy Ingle, they're saying that they will be addressing us here at the funeral, all giving their send-off message to their friend.
All right, Bongani, thank you so much for joining us. We'll certainly come back to you a little later on as soon as the funeral service gets underway. Bongani Gemade is in Hillcrest in KwaZulu-Natal, where in the funeral service of the late Deborah Fraser will get underway and will any minute from now.